welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, I want to say thank you so much for stopping by. In this video today, I'm just creating something that's, is smoky enough to wear during the daytime and great enough to transition to nighttime. And all I did was just use the palettes that I have and mixed colors. I didn't have the exact colors to mix with some of these, so I used a little bit of the green from here and mixed it with one of the shades in this Comfort Zone palette from Wet n Wild's, along with using the Stila palette as well, the Eyes Are the Window Mind palette. If you want to recreate this look, definitely make sure to keep watching. Well, I guess before I get started, I want to talk about my hair real quick. I want to say thank you to Fine Natural Hair and Faith. I just posted up a video about bentonite clay, and she recommended me trying it with some oils, and I chose to go peppermint oil. And I did it this morning instead of last night. Anyway, and it turned out really pretty. I put it all in my hair. I'm gonna post up some pictures of it so you guys can see it. And I only rinsed it out with water. I rinsed it out with water and I combed it out. Surprisingly, I was able to comb it out, because if you have curly hair, you already know it has a tendency to tangle up really bad. And it wasn't bad to comb out once I wet it. And I just basically I rinsed it out with my hands, and I just went through my hair, rubbed my scalp, and then I put a little bit of coconut oil in my hair. So, and this is what came out. So, but overall, I'm very happy. So let's get into this. And today I'm drinking on some peppermint leaves and cinnamon I bought from the farmer's market. So I'm going to be using the Eyelure brow pencil today in 10 dark brown. I kind of switch back and forth. I think because my hair is growing a little bit more and it's kind of unruly. It's like, I want to say this is like a daytime slash evening sultry look. I want to do something that's a little fun but still not over the top. Let's move on to the Rimmel 430. I'm just going to be using this flat concealer brush to apply it. Use whatever you like. Alright, and I'm going to move on to the Milani Shadow Eyes for this. Make sure you get it near your lash line so there's no skin popping through. And then I'm just going to lightly tap it to blend out the edges. Blend it over the lid. So just make sure that you're not dragging this down past this point, so you can keep your eyes looking good, but we can fix that later. And I'm gonna put some of this down here as well. You just want to make sure they connect. I'm just gonna use this color here from Stila. It's Wit. Use it to lightly blend over the edges slash crease area. And then I'm gonna be using this Wet n Wild color here. This is from the Comfort Zone palette. Just lightly pat it on. And this is just to ensure that this color doesn't crease, that's all. I'm just rubbing this in the crease area. And I'm just gonna deepen the outer corner just a smidget. So I'm gonna blend these two colors here, just to create a little dimension. And just blend it out. Like I said, make sure you go along with the shape of your eye, okay? So it's all about just patting it in and going along with that lower lash line. And I added that bronzy color on the bottom because I wanted to alter a color that I saw. I didn't want it to be this bright. Right? I'm going to be using this color here from NYX Avant Pop, and this is Art Throb. And I didn't want it to look as intense, so that's another reason why I chose to go with the bronze on the bottom to make it look more like an olivey green. And I'm just using a flat top brush. I actually got this from is it AliExpress? Yeah, AliExpress. Yeah, I wanted it to be more of a mossy green, not this bright pop green. So it's kind of a fun way to like mix up colors. If you feel like you don't have it, just think of what other base color or what other eyeshadow I could mix it with to kind of accomplish that same thing. And I played with it on the back of my hand to make sure that it came out like that too before testing it on my eyes. Alright, and then you can always just use that brush you were using before. I'm gonna go ahead and use this color. Yeah, there we go. It's just like a slight highlight. It's not too much. And let's go ahead and do some with those lashes. All right, and I'm gonna be using Benefit They're Real. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. Alright, I'm just making this a little bit more intense by mixing the color I used on the lid and the Wet n Wild color and the color I used down here, the green one. I just mix them together to make it a little bit more intense. Alright, now on to the rest. Alright, today I'm gonna be trying an oldie but a goodie. CoverGirl, let's see how that goes. I hope it's not too light, or sorry, too dark. Ooh, too pink. I'm gonna mix this Shea Moisture as well as this Almond with the other color, since this is lighter and this color is a little too dark for me right now. That's less pink, I'll say that. Alright, we'll roll with that. And then I want to say thank you to Rosetta. She actually recommended that I put the foundation on my face instead of putting it on the brush first. And here's the difference. Now the foundation is literally only on the tip. It's actually not all up in the middle. So thank you for that. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I want this to look as natural as possible because I'm going out during the daytime. It's not even 1 o'clock yet. So I don't want to look, you know, obvious. And use whatever concealer you want. I'm going to be using this shade here from the MAC Pro Ethnic palette. And it is in number 118. But I do sell them individually because you got to kind of think too, hey, I'm not going to be able to benefit from all these colors. And if you're not, don't waste your money. Don't. Unless you're a makeup artist, don't do that. And you don't have to do this step. You could just do powder. I just want to do a little bit more, add a little bit more color since I look a little bit flushed. And this is just the e.l.f. Powder brush. If you're on a budget, honestly, this is the route to go. They have some nice brushes. I think you just got to kind of think outside the box with them a little bit. You know, think what you want to use it for. Like, it's called a powder brush, but I'm not using it for powder. I'm using it for my foundation. I use it to apply powder too. You can use it for whatever. I'm using it to staple with. So it's just really, really up to you. And then for concealer, I'm just going to focus on the dip that's in my under eye area here. So I'm going to focus on the color here and then blend up, because I don't want to interfere with my eyeshadow activity. But you definitely want this line to blend in with the rest of your face. This is a great place to start. Just apply it lightly. And then take whatever brush you want. You can use this, you can use this, whatever. And just lightly, or use your finger. I'm just wanting to be a little bit more careful since I already put the lower eyeshadow down already. And then just make sure you keep going upward, follow your lower lash line up. And make sure you keep this to the top part of your nose. It should, from here, above the brush, to here. You shouldn't be down here where the sun looks like it's gonna hit. Alright, and then let's go ahead and set the under eye area / nose area. Alright, and I'm gonna be using this e.l.f. blush brush. Lightly dab it on, staple it on, don't blend. And I'm just gonna focus this on my T-zone only, and nose area, of course. And I'm going to be using the RCMA No Color Powder. And then my usual, this is Hula from Hard Candy. And I'm just going to use this BH Cosmetics polka dot brush and wet it with a little mixture I made. This is a glycerin and water mix. And I'm going to use that to put on my highlight because, or at least I like to use it as highlight. I just feel it looks more natural when it's wet versus when it's dry, and you can literally see like all the sparkles clinging to the particles on your face. I don't like that. Once again, make sure you also keep the shine above the shadow area so you don't make your nose look bigger than it actually needs to look. And I'm just gonna staple it on. Yeah, so before you go running out to buy those cream highlights, wet your highlight first. I'm gonna try a little bit of this as a blush. And this is the NYX in Ibiza. And I'm going to be using this color here as a blush because it has a pinky undertone. And I just like natural blushes. It just looks like a more natural flush look for me. But do as you like. add a little more color somewhere else, you can. I think maybe just a little bit of this, if that's possible. Keep in mind, I haven't picked up any extra product other than what I put initially on. That's it. So alright, for this yeah. Alright, and for lip color, I'm going to be mixing some colors. I'm going to be using this initially to line and put over my lips. And this is Clara from BH Cosmetics. Now I'm going to do one more thing just to kind of ensure that I have the overall color, you know, toned down and looking even. I'm going to use Chope Almond from Shea Moisture just to kind of overall just even out my skin tone just a little bit, because I feel like I'm looking just a little pale, especially like in this area here. It never hurts to have a color that looks closer to your skin tone to kind of just bring everything together, especially if you feel like it looks too light or it looks too dark. It's a great thing to have. One more color, and that is Blushing Beige in 915 from Maybelline. I have not even checked this product out yet to see if it has anything in it, but it's all good. And honestly, I just want to tone it down a little bit. I felt like it was too pink. So I'm going to go with Sandstorm in 913C. This is 900B. And this is in Pink Sugar. Anyway, I want to say thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, definitely make sure to go ahead and give it a thumbs up so other people like you on YouTube can find my channel. And of course, if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you can receive updates whenever I upload a new video. Anyway, I'm going to try to include some of the stuff that I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be heading out to the Atlanta Film Festival today, so hopefully I can catch some stuff on camera and vlog about it as well. And I hope y'all enjoy it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.
I've known Don about 20 years. I met him through some other actors when I first came to LA. And every time you met Don at a party or socially, he'd be talking about he wanted to play Smile State.